Что ж, Пару решил окончательно ультануться со своим новым видео. И да, он опять решил сделать видео из-за того, что некоторые люди с ним были не согласны. Что ж, погнали его разбивать. Погнали его разбивать.
Parlo essentially pretty much manipulated her into saying the truth.
The Potema drama has reached a new low, and today in this video I will literally address everything. In this video I show recordings from the victim herself, where she confirms the legitimacy of the allegations, and I also cover testimony from Potema's actual school friends.
Я говорил, что вот эти вот скриншоты из телефона явно нехорошие пруфы. Они даже не проверенные.
Where they go over what they heard from Potema himself, and I even cover Potema's egregious attempts to silence me, such as by encouraging false police reports to be made against me, with even
Где реальные пруфы с этого?
his own mother attempting to silence people, such as threatening to get the Roblox YouTuber Puss expelled from his school, causing him to have a literal mental breakdown.
Doing something, I want to do something with my life.
Puss,
You guys,
Plus, breathe. Breathe.
So I ask everyone to please like this video and share it to as many people the entire way through, because there is a multitude of serious updates that will be discussed that will prove how malicious Potema has been behind the scenes, and everyone needs to be made aware of this.
Опять он думает, что всем не посрать на то, что этот аниматор под именем Поттермор творит.
Now, as detailed in my previous videos for quick context, I'm certain many of you may know by now the allegations levied against Potema, where he allegedly engaged in with a while he was 16, being a 3.5-year age gap between them.
Кажется, что я говорил в позапрошлом видео, это для самых тупых я объяснял. Еще раз объясняю, что вот эта вот разница в возрасте вообще не решает. Тут и 3 года разницы это вообще ничего. Ну, если, например, 10 или 20, то это уже реально педофилия.
Now, this has been proven to be a third-degree felony as well. Now, despite the rampant amount of Potema defenders claiming that the screenshots of his admissions were fake, ex-friend of Potema, being the Roblox YouTuber Puss, who is also friends with the YouTuber Steak, recorded a video of the actual Potema admitting to the situation. However, Potema can be seen and heard playing it down and claiming nothing happened and that it was just two dumb teenagers. However, he did not deny the situation happening whatsoever. Here's a
Он показывал то же самое видео с прошлого видео про Поттермора. Зачем это вставлять во второй раз?
screen shared his YouTube studio in this call and selectively deleting comments critical of him, obviously proving that it was indeed him because no one else has access to his YouTube channel studio except for his own parents.
Да, пахнет лицемерием за километр. Сам предъявляет Поттеру, что он удаляет комментарии с критикой, хотя он сам заблокировал человека из-за того, что он поспорил с ним, прав он или нет.
Puss also showed more proof showing how he did message the actual Potema's Discord account, with the account he had DMs with having the exact same Discord tag and June 19th, 2018 account creation date, which is the exact same as Potema's account, which is present in his own Discord server, therefore proving how the accounts are literally the exact same and proving how it's most likely him. Here's a clip.
and then a lot of you guys might be saying, oh, you don't have proof. Where's the proof? I'll go through our DMs right now live. This is Pottermore right here. We have each other blocked because of my recent video. At the end, you'll see that we blocked each other, okay? You see, he asked right here on the 9th of October. He says, we go to the same exact school, and I said, yo, we do. And he said, awesome.
Now, after the Potema admission video was released to the public, Potema's mother was seen replying in response to me in my comment section, threatening to expel Puss from his school for releasing this video to the public. And in her comment, she didn't even deny the fact that the person speaking in the admission video was actually her son Potema. And it makes sense for why she's desperately wanting this clip to not reach the public. This is because Potema states himself that his own parents are preventing him from being transparent regarding this situation, which explains as to why his only public response to this situation, being on his YouTube community post, was so vague and showed zero proof whatsoever.
Какие пруфы должны там быть для того, чтобы это ответ был не ложью? Ты чё там совсем отупел или что? Ты просто вставляешь там скриншоты из Дискорда, которые могут быть неправдой.
Because he stated himself that his parents oversaw the creation of that response, and of course it's in the best interest for the parents to lie about this situation and claim that it never happened.
I would address, like, the main problem is just the RA thing. I get that,
but
I wouldn't,
my
like, say
parents-
it's a private thing, because then, like, it's like, well, what's happening behind scenes that's so, like, private, you know? I feel like that's
but
what everyone's gonna be bad.
My parents aren't letting me.
Do they, like, own your channel or something? How old
They
are
have
you?
access to it. I'm 18, but they have access to it.
Now, a couple of weeks back, I had actually been in call with the mother of Potama, the victim's mother, and even Guamgo, to where both mothers stringently denied the allegations and brought up the topic of autism to try and play down and brush off Potama's past admissions, which makes no sense at all. Autism should not be used as a shield or an excuse in this situation.
When he gets cornered, he does not know what to say. He does not know how to react. He has a very slow processing speed when it comes to speech, writing, and reading.
And if he can't address situations with clarity as his mother suggests, can there be perhaps any logical reasoning for why he admitted to the situation numerous times? Even at one point, the
Те же самые пруфы из скриншота во второй или в третий раз, которые могут быть и контрэлементом.
deflecting responsibility onto the while explaining the situation in detail.
Your son's claiming that he hit that to about.
Yeah, someone in middle
Understand.
school.
Your son said that regarding it.
So what?
So what do you mean? So what?
So what? So what? He lied about something. So now you're gonna ruin his channel. You're
so
gonna
far, we've seen
cyberbully
no
him.
evidence that this is a lie. Do you understand?
Yeah, there's absolutely no proof that this is false at all.
And this is even more of a red flag. The mother says so what in reference to when being told that her son made comments about admitting to engaging inappropriately with a
Я уже буду опять это говорить, но хватит тут прикреплять это непроверенные и неверные скриншоты. Ты чё там? Решил похайпиться на Поттербере?
being a literal possible third-degree felony. Their response is that kids lie all the time about stuff like that, but I'm not sure how far that goes when both the victim and him were admitting to the situation consistently. Only until the parents came in to intervene did they then change the story to it all being quote-unquote lies now. A situation as severe as this isn't something that kids just magically lie about, especially at the age of 16 onwards. No 16-year-old in their right mind would ever admit to doing something like this with someone 3.5 years younger than them.
Опять говорю, во второй, черт возьми, раз. Я это говорю для самых тупых. Что вот это вот 3,5 года разницы, это вообще ни о чем говорит. Только вот это вот 10 или 20 лет разницы могут быть настоящей педофилией. Ты, окаянный басурман.
And of course, it would be in the best interests for the parents to claim that their children's past admissions were lies, because if they said that it all was indeed true, it would open themselves up to a legal investigation and possible negligence charges against them for covering this all up and facilitating it. Now, what I find equally as disgusting is not just the legal threats made against me, but the fact that Potama and his mother have been actively harassing and going after Puss. Ever since he released the audio recording of Potama admitting, and ever since he made his own video clarifying the situation. Potama's mother clarified that he should be ready to get expelled from school, and Puss even stated himself on his Discord server that if he uploaded any future videos or kept his past Potama video up, then he wouldn't be able to graduate from school, and he even clarified how he was facing legal threats from Potama's mother. Now, due to the pressure that was building up against Puss in private, this led to him having a mental breakdown in his Discord server where he started crying. Not only showing how malicious Potama and his family have been as to silence everyone and anyone who goes against them, but also showing how stressful it is to deal with this situation, due to how serious the possible ramifications may be from this all, and I'm very sorry that Puss had to experience all of this, I truly am.
The point is, bro, no matter what, this kid is so petty. You don't know this person IRL like I do, bro. Okay, you don't know him IRL and I do. Hang on.
Go ahead and mute for a moment. Just clear yourself up. Get some water, okay?
Everyone in chat saying, am I crying, bro? You guys don't understand. A dream. I want to fulfill that, okay? I want to join something. I want to do something with my life. You guys
Plus breathe. Breathe.
And what followed was even worse. Now, before we get into the admission from the victim herself, I want to cover what Potima's own school friends have come out to say in regards to the situation. Now, one anonymous user named Orange came to me and verified the fact that he was indeed in contact with Potima in real life, and confirmed that Potima did actually admit to this situation beforehand. They had told me in DMs that Potima stated he got teeth from someone who he flew to Florida to see, but specifically never said the age, and as we all know, Potima flew to Florida to meet Yellow and engaged in that disgusting act. So clearly the stories align here. In DM messages between this school friend Orange and another person at school who we will call Green, Green is seen being shocked at the allegations after they came to find out what was happening, and stated that Potima was always joking about stuff like this, but I never knew he was actually being serious. And the teeth comment, which Orange claims that Potima stated to him, can also be confirmed by yet another school friend who has also provided proof that they were in fact in contact with Potima in real life. Now, this other school friend, who we will call Purple, was added to a group chat with myself, Guamgo, and Trav. And Trav is someone who has provided Discord logs before, proving that Potima admitted to the situation in their DMs. And what was revealed showed the fact that Potima has in fact been going around his school in real life, stating that he got teeth from someone, to which he wouldn't even reveal the age of said person, and essentially everything's started adding up here, because numerous people's stories were starting to literally match up with one another's.
So you...
Опять скрины, опять вот это вот все непроверенные доказательства, бла-бла-бла. Не буду говорить, что Пару манипулирует иногда своей аудиторией, чтобы засрать Поттеру за то, что он якобы педофайл. Если 16-летний человек дружил с 13-летним, это что, по-твоему, педофилия? Педофилия это вообще не назовешь.
You said that you were one of Potmer's school friends, right?
Yes, we were friends because we sat next to each other last year.
Are you still currently friends with Potmer?
Yeah, but I haven't talked to him recently. We don't have classes together, and I don't really message him that often.
Well, I guess I'll begin right away since we have had people testify to this before. At any point last year, has Potmer mentioned anything about the allegations to you?
Okay, so this is a long story. This was before the allegations existed, and this was around the time that we were in class together last year. He mentioned the girl, because we were joking about him being some Roblox, and whenever he mentioned him receiving from her, he never mentioned her age. I would have done something about it if I knew. I figured it was someone his age. And he never said the stuff where he was I low-key manipulated her, because I watched your videos and I saw all the stuff that he was saying and I was disgusted.
Did he ever mention the girl's name?
No, he didn't.
Okay. What specifically did he mention? Did he mention he got teeth or something from her? Or...
Yes, he did say that actually.
Those exact words?
Yes.
That's what another member of his school also attested to. When we confronted her about it, that's when she kind of ended up admitting that it did end up happening to the victim. So he was going around telling a bunch of people at his school that exact phrase, teeth.
I remember, I think the group chat's deleted, but he sent this GIF as a way of describing it.
Oh my god.
Now notice in the clip, I brought up how the victim Yellow admitted to the entire situation right after she was told that Potima was going around telling everyone in real life at his school about quote-unquote getting teeth. Well, now I'm going to play the video where she essentially admits the situation is real, while also explaining how her own mother was the reason this situation was covered up beforehand, and for why she lied about it never happening in the first place.
Look, just in case my mom ever comes by, I'm just gonna let you know, I can't really, say anything because of my mom. I can't say anything. Even if I were, I'm scared that my mom is just gonna be just there because she's Discord and she can hear me fine.
You are afraid of your own mother.
And that's just kind of the main reason of why this is sort of like just covered and I can't say anything anymore.
So listen, I'm not asking here for like a full-on admission. I don't want a full detailed thing here. I'm gonna ask you a straight up open question. I'm gonna need the honest truth here, because otherwise this will implicate you and your mother, like from a legal perspective. Did Potmer do to you the things that he's accused of? Did Potmer actually end up?
He didn't. I'm still.
Okay, so he's going around to his IRF friends saying, quote unquote, I'm gonna just paraphrase this from him, he got teeth.
Oh no.
So someone here is clearly lying.
Is the statement that he's saying true? That's what we have to say. It's just a yes or no. You don't have to go into any detail.
Okay, because if my mom finds out I said anything, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I definitely will stay. I don't want to say anything.
So he did end up getting teeth from you? Or
Yeah.
So yes, she admitted to the situation once again, and this wasn't the first time she admitted to the situation either. Discord mobile screen recording evidence is also provided to prove that this call did in fact happen. However, the victim is of course blurred out for privacy reasons. However, do you want to know the insane part about all of this? Well, Potmer gets on call with Trav right after this and states that the victim, Yellow, is now banned from accessing the internet for admitting to the situation, and her mother has confiscated all her devices. Roll the clip.
So, I have a very bad feeling they're gonna, like, have her crying and say something like, oh, she was crying because of how, like, oh, how scarring the situation was. I have a big feeling they're gonna do that. I don't know if she cried on call. I don't know if she cried behind the screen while texting. She didn't say anything. But now that her devices have been taken away, she can't say anything.
And guess what? Potmer has a little bit of a Freudian slip and ends up stating that the victim Yellow admitted to the truth. His words, not mine. He basically directly claims in this clip I'm about to show that the victim admitted to the truth. Here's a clip.
This was said by herself, because my mom and her mom got on call 2 hours ago, and she told us everything. That Parlo essentially, pretty much manipulated her into saying the truth.
The victim Yellow even provided screenshots of what Potmer is trying to do in private. Essentially, he's trying to get the victim to create fictitious police reports against me for interviewing her about the serious situation regarding what Potmer did to her. They are attempting to twist this into me being inappropriate to her, which is completely false and disgusting, because they're only doing this to essentially deflect the situation. Like, what you gonna report me for? Interviewing this person about a potential crime that's being covered up? But you're not gonna report Potmer for admitting to committing the third degree?
Прошу, хватит прикреплять недостоверные и непроверенные скриншоты, которые могут манипулировать твоими фанатами. Ты сам начал эту ситуацию и сам выставляешь себя жертвой. И ты говоришь, что на тебя польются хейт-комментарии и на тебя пишут фейковые заявления. Ты сам лицемеришь.
Felony? Like what? Like masterful double standard right there. Congratulations for completely lying and wasting police time and resources coming at me for zero reason whatsoever. The victim Yellow even stated that Potmer was hesitant to do anything with her at first when she originally brought up the idea of engaging with this act. However, she stated that he eventually wanted to.
if you were the one who wanted it, you had to ask him, and then he said, yeah, let's do it.
He told me that he didn't want to just jump into that, and he didn't want to do that too soon. And then he was like, I'll think about it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
So what led to that? What did he think about?
I guess, like, he's like, hey, you know that idea you came up with? I'm not sure.
So clearly his intentions were there. He seemed to have known that it was wrong and yet still engaged in it anyway, and the massive lack of accountability when it comes to this all speaks volumes. The amount of children still manipulated to this day into thinking that this never happened is insane, and is our job as the Roblox community to help educate them and inform them about this situation. Now, there is no doubt that Potimo will continue to do anything in his power to take down my videos or Guamgo's videos or any other videos covering the situation, and you should totally watch Guamgo's video too, and credit to him for all the clips used. But I would like to make the distinct clarification that this video and all my other videos are intended to educate and inform as many people as possible about the entire situation that needs update videos to talk about, because it is massive and it's changing all the time. The victim's mother is seen admitting to mass reporting any video talking about the situation, and oddly enough, my first video addressing the drama got age restricted, despite everything being blurred sufficiently. So perhaps this time YouTube can actually do the right thing for once, and look at what the Roblox community has detailed on Twitter, and look into the case regarding Potimo, because there is a lot to uncover. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate harassment or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary style context. Do not go witch hunt or hate or harass anyone mentioned in this video. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'd also like to clarify this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are being discussed, so viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, such as the YouTube...
Что же, порой в своем видео, там прям 70% своего видео Discord скриншоты, которые недостоверные и непроверенные. А остальная часть видео это просто вот эти вот голосовые чаты, которые никому не нужны. И выставляет это как за пруф. И он говорит, что Поттербор удаляет комментарии, хотя он заблокнул человека. Охренеть, лицемерие. И он все еще выставляет себя жертвой из-за того, что ему пишут просто комментарии, которые его троллят. Ну, я знал, что он тупой, но не настолько же. Если еще вы плюсы перейдете по одному видео, где там парой чисто обзывает некоторых людей, даже тех, того человека, кто с ним спорил, и он это делал на протяжении 2 часов. И говорил, что может сделать видео и на этом подзаработать бабок. Можно сказать, что он хайпажор и жадный до денег человек. И еще вдобавок, можно сказать, что в Америке можно посадить человека за манипуляции. Ну, Парва тут использовал еще и газлайтинг. Ну, можно сказать, что Парва у нас манипулятор, газлайтер, жадный до денег человек и хайпажор. Еще один комментатор на английском закомментировал мне следующее. Сейчас веду. Pottermore himself admitted to it. Poirot has more evidence, no reason to be on Peter's side. Он говорит тут, Pottermore сам подтвердил это. Но где пруфы? То, что вот это вот он подтвердил. Если пруфы это ваши вот эти вот ГС, то они нахер никому не нужны. Так, Poirot has more evidence, no reason to be on Peter's side. И он говорит, что у Парва якобы больше доказательств, и тут нету причин, чтобы быть на Peter's side. Ну, то есть на стороне того, кто решил поспорить с ним, что Парв прав или нет. Но есть некоторые причины, что он лицемерит, хотя вы этого не видите. Во-вторых, он человек, который хайпажорит и жадный на денег. И еще он верит всяким недостоверным и непроверенным пруфам. Еще после вот этого всего, как я говорил, он продолжает свою психологическую шизу. В сообществе про вот этого челика, которого называют PT-151, он говорит, сейчас переключусь, этот Поттербор глазеет на самом деле, ну то есть теки его на самом деле настолько жалки, что это безумие. Хотелось бы, чтобы вы согласились. Они обманывали себя, думая, что он невиновен. Несмотря на то, что он признал это. Я никогда раньше не видел такого отвратительного канала. Лоши, называйте это жестко. Что же, специально для тебя пару. Это вот, сейчас возьму какой-нибудь вот так. Они обманывали себя, думая, что он невиновен. Он реально невиновен. Ты просто манипулировал ими. Ну, то есть, вот этими доказательствами, чтобы твои подписчики знали, думали, что Поттербор на самом деле виновен, хотя он не виновен. Несмотря на то, что он признал это. Так, кто признал это? Вот Поттербор, он это не признавал это. А если он признал, то где пруфы? Пруфы где, блядь? Я никогда раньше не видел такого отвратительного канала. Лошика звать это жестко. Я раньше не видел такого отвратительного канала. Посмотрите на себя. Короче, этот парень реально, у него реально что-то с психологией. И он говорит, что вот эти вот фанаты вообще ничего не знают. И он думает, что всем его фанатам не посрать на то, что он якобы PDF-файл. Но на самом деле им посрать. Ты можешь это понять, дурак. Идиотина ты. И плюс, я тебе опять говорю, я это говорю для самых тупых людей тут. И для подписчиков пару, конечно же, как же без этого. Фанат там, например, какого-то ютубера посрать на то, кто он. Им легче смотреть какого-то своего любимого блогера, чем углубляться в эту ситуацию. Я уже говорил это, я скажу второй раз, или это в пятый. Им поебать. Он настолько развился в своей шизой, что он думает, что всем не насрать, и он решает за кого-то. Это ютубин выбор, не твой.
Ладно, всем спасибо за просмотр и пока.